New details about what former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton knew about the Benghazi attack and when she knew it. The State Department released hundreds of pages of Clinton emails on Friday, a document dump leading into a long holiday weekend. In some cases, the emails tell a different story than what we've previously heard. Congressman Lynn Westmoreland is a member of the Benghazi Select Committee, joins us live. Congressman, thank you for your time this weekend.
Well, thanks for having me.
Okay, as the chair of the Benghazi committee pointed out, Congressman Gowdy, these are emails that she released to her attorneys. The attorneys have gone through them. They've released them to state. State has gone through them. Essentially, that is the Obama administration. And then they're getting released to the public. Are you confident that there will be any information relevant to what you're after in these emails after all of those scrubbings?
Well, you know, Shannon, you failed to mention one possible scrub, and that would be by somebody on her political team. So, yeah, these are just the emails that Ms. Clinton herself turned over to the State Department. So they've been scrubbed at least 2 or 3 times, and we don't really know, you know, what we're asking for is for an independent arbitrator to be that server turned over to them, and let's just, you know, try to find out really and truly what was on there without just getting the stuff that's been censored.
But do you have any real hope that that's actually going to happen? I know that you've expressed your frustration with numerous subpoenas going to the State Department and others and not exactly getting the level of cooperation that you'd like to see. Do you really have any hopes you would get your hands on that server?
Well, I think we're going to continue to try. I mean, I don't think we're going to let up on the pressure. You know, we have requested a number of things through subpoena, and then Chairman Gowdy has reduced those from 10 individuals on the 7th floor down to 4, down to 3, and we're still getting pushback. So it may become a time when we have to ask the Speaker to get involved in this, but we're going to continue to pressure the State Department because, I mean, other than these 4 families, these brave Americans that got killed, the American public needs to know what happened, what led up to those attacks, what the attack was actually like, and then what went on after the attacks.
I want to put up a poll that we have on this topic with regard to your powers and what you can pursue. A poll asking, should Congress continue to investigate Benghazi until someone is held accountable? A majority of the respondents, 56%, said yes. What hope can you offer them with the powers that you do have, which may be limited in some instances, and some folks on the other side of those subpoenas may simply run out the clock, that you'll be able to get those answers for those families you mentioned and the American public?
Well, Shannon, if you look at what we have discovered, we discovered that Ms. Clinton had a private email server. We have exposed more witnesses that we've been able to call in. Mr. Blumenthal, nobody knew about that until we found out. So we're discovering new information every day, and of course, with that new information, it leads us to several other things. And it's just taken a while for us to try to get all the information in, especially with the reluctance that we've had from this administration and the State Department and Ms. Clinton herself.
Well, we know that there is much more to discover, and people simply want answers, the facts, and nothing biased or partisan in any way. We know that in some instances, Democrats on the committee have cooperated with what you're trying to do, and others, they have faulted or criticized Republicans, you know, terming this essentially a witch hunt. We know there's still a lot to do, so we thank you for giving us an update, sir.
Well, thank you, ma'am.